The midnight game is an old pagan ritual, used mainly as punishment for those who have broken the laws of the pagan religion in question. While it was mainly used as a scare tactic to not disobey the gods, there is still a very real existent chance of death to those who play the midnight game. There is an even higher chance of permanent mental scarring. It is highly recommended that you do not play the midnight game. However, for those few thrill seekers searching for a rush, or for those delving into obscure occult rituals, these are simple instructions on how to play. Do so at your own risk. Prerequisites. It must be exactly 12 a.m. when you begin performing the ritual. Otherwise, it will not work. Materials. You will need a candle, a piece of paper, a writing implement, matches or a lighter, salt, a wooden door, and at least 1 drop of your own blood. If you are playing with multiple people, they will need their own of the aforementioned materials, and they will have to perform the steps below accordingly. Step 1. Write your full name, first, middle, and last, on the piece of paper. Put at least 1 drop of your blood onto the paper and allow it to soak in. Step 2. Turn off all of the lights in the place you are doing this. Go to your wooden door and place the paper with your name on it in front of the door. Now take out the candle and light it. Place it on top of the paper. Step 3. Knock on the door 22 times. The hour must be 12 a.m. upon the final knock. Then, open the door, blow out the candle, and close the door. You have just allowed the Midnight Man to enter your house. Step 4. Immediately relight your candle. This is where the game begins. You must now lurk around your now completely dark house with the lit candle in your hand. Your goal is to avoid the Midnight Man at all costs until 3:33 a.m. Should your candle ever go out, that means the Midnight Man is near you. You must relight your candle in the next 10 seconds. If you are not successful in doing this, you must then immediately surround yourself with a circle of salt. If you are unsuccessful in both of your actions, the Midnight Man will create a hallucination of your greatest fear and rip out your organs one by one. You will feel it, but you will be unable to react. If you are successful in creating the circle of salt, you must remain in there until 3:33 a.m. If you are successful in relighting your candle, you may proceed with the game. You must continue to 3:33 a.m. without being attacked by the Midnight Man or being trapped inside the circle of salt to win the midnight game. The Midnight Man will leave your house at 3:33 a.m. and you will be safe to proceed with your morning. Addition. Indications that you are near the Midnight Man will include sudden drops in temperature, seeing a pure black humanoid figure through the darkness, and hearing very soft whispering coming from an indiscernible source. If you experience any of these, it is advised that you leave the area to avoid the Midnight Man. Do not turn on any of the lights during the midnight game. Do not use a flashlight during the midnight game. Do not go to sleep during the midnight game. Do not attempt to use another person's blood on your name. Do not use a lighter as a substitute for a candle. It will not work. And definitely do not attempt to provoke the Midnight Man in any way. Even when the game is over, he will always be watching you. Good luck. You are going to need it.
Hello, my lovelies. I have a voice again. Sort of. Kind of. I still sound kind of croaky. But it's not, sorry, it's not nearly as bad as it's been. I don't sound like a dying frog horse hybrid thing. Yeah. Anyway, so I really like this creepypasta. I'm kind of a fan of ritual pastas. Sometimes they can get really dumb, though. But this one in particular I really like. This is one of my favorite ritual pastas. And it's nice and short and quick and easy. And it's also ambiguous enough. The description, sorry, the description of the Midnight Man is just this pure black figure. So I could kind of do whatever I wanted with it. I also didn't realize that there's apparently a movie for the Midnight Man. I didn't know this. Nobody told me. It's news to me. I didn't know until I was researching for this particular one. Because I just typed in Midnight Man to see kind of what other people had envisioned him as, to make sure that I wasn't like drawing the same thing as them. And yeah, there's apparently a movie. The trailer looks bomb. Like, I'll link it in the description below. But here the movie is kind of trash. So I'm probably, for funsies, gonna add it to my October list of movies I need to watch. My husband's super loud in the other room. But adding that to my watch list for October leading up to Halloween, and I might live tweet it. In fact, I am, going to live tweet that. So be sure to go to Grotesque and follow me over on Twitter, and I'll live tweet that. And it'll be fun, and we can laugh at it together, and it'll be great. And you can decide whether or not it's a movie you want to actually go see. The visuals look really cool. So I think as far as, like, visually, like, stylistically, it'll be super awesome. It'll be kind of like the Channel Zero Candle Cove creepypasta TV show, where it looks bitchin', but overall story is so we'll see. Anyway, I want to thank these lovely people over here, over on my Patreon, for just generally being awesome. I actually have a new patron as of this month. So shout out to Liz, who's awesome and just joined the freak show. So it'll be a fun, bumpy ride. Yeah. I don't think I have anything else other than I hope I maintain having a voice so that I can continue to record the creepypastas, because I've got only 10 of them recorded out of the 31. And then 4 of them I'm actually, I'm actually writing those. But they'll be original stories. Oh my god. It'll be fun. And there's a twist to those. It'll be fun. It'll be interesting to see what I come up with. It'll be interesting to see if you guys give a flying fladoodle about the crap that I write. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna finish my Red Bull and try and finish editing these videos before I collapse into a pile of nonsensical gibbering. Yeah. Love you guys. Mwah.